In a small village surrounded by golden fields and tall green trees, there lived a 10-year-old boy named Arman. Unlike the other children in his village, Arman had one big problem. He was lazy. Whether it was school, helping at home, or even playing outside, he always found a way to avoid work. Every morning, his mother Amina would wake him up, shaking his shoulders. "Arman, wake up! You're late for school." But Arman would groan, turn over, and pull the blanket over his head. "Just 5 more minutes, Ami." By the time he finally got out of bed, he was already late. He would brush his teeth slowly, eat his breakfast lazily, and walk to school as if he had all the time in the world. Arman's teachers were tired of his laziness. He never completed his homework, always came late, and yawned during lessons. "Arman, where's your homework?" asked his teacher, Mr. Raza, one day. Arman scratched his head and said, "Sir, I was going to do it, but I got tired." The whole class laughed. Mr. Raza sighed. "Arman, wasting time will cost you. You won't always get chances." Arman didn't take it seriously. He thought he had all the time in the world. At home, Arman's father was a hard-working farmer. His elder brother Samir helped their father in the fields every afternoon after school. "Arman, come help us in the farm today," his father said one evening. Arman groaned. "Abu, I'm too tired." His father shook his head. "One day, you'll regret wasting time, my son." But Arman didn't listen. Instead of helping in the fields, he sat under a tree, watching the birds fly in the sky. His mother also tried to make him change. "Arman, come help me in the kitchen." But Ami, cooking is boring. His grandmother, who was knitting a sweater, shook her head. "Arman, beta, laziness is a disease. If you don't fix it now, you'll suffer later." But Arman laughed. "Dadi, nothing bad is going to happen. I just like relaxing." His sister, Aisha, who was younger than him, giggled. "Even I do more work than you, Arman Bhai." Arman just smiled. One day, something happened that changed Arman's life forever. It was a bright, sunny morning when his father called him. "Arman, wake up! We have an important job to do today." Arman groaned. "Abu, can't I sleep for 5 more minutes?" "No, the wheat in our fields is ready for harvest. If we don't collect it today, the storm tomorrow might destroy it all." Arman yawned. "You and Samir Bhai can do it. I'll help tomorrow." His father gave him a disappointed look but didn't argue. He and Samir went to the fields without Arman. That evening, a strong storm came. The wind howled and heavy rain poured down. In just a few hours, most of their wheat was destroyed. The next morning, when Arman saw the damaged fields, he realized his mistake. His father sighed. "If we had one more person helping, we could have saved more crops." Arman felt a sharp sting of regret. "Abu, I should have helped yesterday." His father patted his shoulder. "Yes, but it's too late now. Wasted time never comes back." For the first time, Arman felt ashamed of his laziness. He remembered all the times he had wasted time, sleeping late, avoiding schoolwork, ignoring his family's advice. He realized that every small moment mattered. From that day on, Arman changed. He started waking up early, completing his schoolwork, and helping in the fields. His family was surprised but proud. One evening, when his grandmother saw him carrying a basket of vegetables, she smiled. "Looks like my grandson has finally learned the value of time," Arman grinned. "Yes, Dadi, I don't want to waste another second of my life." Moral of the story: time is the most precious gift we have. If we waste it, we lose opportunities that never come back. Hard work and discipline lead to success, while laziness only brings regret.